So Rafa, Manager of the Month for October, congratulations.
Thank you.
5 wins in 5 league games, 6 wins in 6 in all competitions and 17 goals scored and 2 conceded. You must be very happy.
Yeah, really pleased, and I have to say that when you, as a manager, when you win a trophy, it means that your staff, your players, the people working in the club, they are working very hard. So I think that they deserve also this award, and then I think it's important for everyone here.
Your last defeat came on the 17th of September and you're now unbeaten in 10 games in all competitions. What's the mood like in the camp at the moment?
No, it's really good. I think we are playing well, we are scoring goals, not conceding too many. And also we have to understand the style of the championship football, the style when you play sometimes at home and you try to play on the floor and then fluid football, and when you play away and you have to defend long balls and set pieces. So I think that the team is growing, is improving, and you can see because the results are good.
What was the mood like in the squad after the first couple of games of the season? Obviously the defeat at Fulham and then the defeat at home to Huddersfield.
Yeah, the beginning obviously is not it was not nice because we thought that we could do better. I think that we didn't deserve to lose, to be fair, both games. Maybe to draw could be more realistic or fair, no? But in the end, so we lost and we have to manage with that, and we have to keep sending the same message, and the team was working hard, and then little by little we were changing things.
What's been your assessment so far of the quality of football and the standard of football in the Sky Bet Championship?
It's quite good, better than people think, because everybody thinks that it's a long ball, second ball football. It's not like this. It's not so direct football. You have a lot of teams they play on the floor, they pass the ball, and tactically different systems. So it's quite interesting for a manager because you have to adapt to different styles of football and different systems, different situations during the game. So it's quite interesting.
Aside of obviously your own players, has there been any players from opposition teams that have stood out, or a team in particular that you've faced so far that have stood out for you?
No, there are some good teams. I have seen a lot of games. So Norwich was doing well, Brighton doing well too, and Huddersfield Town was doing well. But even when you play against Rotherham, it still was a difficult game. So that is the championship. So you will play against teams that maybe they are at the bottom of the table, and they can complicate the games for you.
You mentioned Norwich there. Do you feel like how important was that Norwich result? Obviously 3-2 down on 94 minutes, going on to win 4-3.
It was really good and important for us, for the confidence of the team. I think that the first half we deserved to score some goals and we didn't do it. And then in football you have to score, not to deserve. No? And then we were losing, we won in the end. And everybody was delighted with the result, but also for the confidence, because against a top side gave us a great confidence for the next games.
Do you think that was has there been a pivotal moment or a key moment so far in the season where?
You could say yes, because what happened, but to be fair, the team was doing well this game. So before this game and after this game, the team had enough confidence and doing things in the right way. So this one, because it was against Norwich and the timing of everything, so means something more. But I think that the team had the right mentality before the game.
Obviously, man in form at the moment, Dwight Gale, 11 goals so far this season. Do you think he's a future England international?
Yeah, I think he's an interesting player because he has a lot of good things. And when you talk about the strikers, what they have to do is normally to score goals. He's scoring goals. And he can score even more because he's working very hard in the training sessions. So he's someone that's keen to learn, and when we do the specific finishing, so he's always keen to be there and to improve. So I can see him improving and getting better.
And what sort of players and strikers in particular you've worked with in your career would you compare him to?
It's difficult to say, but let me think, because Raúl is different. Raúl was just very clinical and very competitive. I have had maybe some in Madrid when I was in the youth teams, Danny, that was some movement similar to him, so things like this. But not anyone that you can say that this is the striker. So I think every striker is a little bit different.
Obviously, great start to the season. We've already spoken about that. Do you think you can break the championship points record of 106 points?
No, I am sure that it will be very, very difficult. So, our idea is to approach every game like the most important game, one game at a time. So we are not thinking about points. We are thinking about the next game and get 3 points, and that's it.
How important do you think the cup run's been? Because obviously a lot of managers wouldn't prioritise any cups, specifically the League Cup as well. Do you feel this has been a positive, the cup run that you've got, and how far do you think you can go?
Yeah, I think it's positive if you have enough people in your squad. If you can keep using players and you don't have too many injuries, I think it's positive because it means that you have more options, and the players that maybe they are not involved in the league games, they can play in the cup games, and then you can keep everybody happy.
Looking ahead, I don't want to get carried away, but looking ahead, how far do you think you can take this Newcastle club? Are they a potential Champions League club again, league winners or league challengers potentially?
I think that we have, or we are playing now with a lot of confidence, but at the same time, my idea is very clear. So we have to be sure that we approach every game like the last one, the most important. That's it. So if we can stop people thinking too much about, we will do this point, we will do that. It's just the next game, be sure that we are ready, and that's it.
If you do get promotion from Newcastle and potentially win the championship, where would it rank in your career achievements?
The most important thing for me will be to beat Leeds next week, and after we'll think about the future.
Obviously, it's an international break this week, and you've got a couple of your guys who are in the Scotland squad, Grant Hanley and Matt Ritchie. Have you got a prediction for the England-Scotland game? I think there were some quite strong words from Robert Snodgrass yesterday as well.
It's a tricky question, because obviously if I am here, I would like to see England winning a lot of games, but at the same time, as you say, two Scottish players, and they are great players and great professionals. So then for me, as a manager in England and involved in this situation, it's better to stay apart and neutral and then don't say anything.
So leading on to that, are you going to be able to stay neutral on Tuesday night for England against Spain?
Yeah, because it's a friendly, so nothing to win, nothing to lose.
Obviously, Liverpool club close to your heart, top of the table. They're really serious title contenders. Do you think they can keep the run going, Rafa?
They're doing well. So we know that the Premier League has very strong teams, especially at the top of the table. But they're doing well, and I'm really pleased to see Newcastle doing well and Liverpool doing well.
And obviously, next game after the international breaks, the Leeds game at Ellen Road, another team playing well. It's probably going to be a full house at Ellen Road. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think it will be tough because, as you say, they are informed, they are doing well. So we know that we have to be ready for another tough game in the championship. But it's what we have to do is be ready against good teams, and they have a good manager. So hopefully we can do well, and then they can continue with the same run.